back to another edition of the Arnold Styles Podcast. I am your host, Arnold Lewis. Glad for you guys tapping into another live up of your faith and radiance of what is to come. For what is to come, first and foremost, shout out to Bold Claim, shout out to the game, shout out to the brand, shout out to everything doing with Bold Claim. Y'all tap in. I will be putting the merch out. I'll be putting the merch out so people can grab it if they want to, if they choose to. Just let y'all know. This is Ball Claims thing. This is what I talk. This is what we do to start. I am starting third year in Uruguay. Montevideo. I can never say the capital. Montevideo. Montevideo. That's what I want to say. I am starting video. Once again, you know I spoke about this a couple of times. Like this is one of the places where when it comes to a team. First, we were first in the league where I was top five in scoring in the league. And we finished the first half of the year and they released me. Till this day, I do not understand why I was released, but okay, it doesn't matter. It's just a part of the game. It's not. We find out every reason why this, that, and the third. Sometimes it just be like that, and you gotta keep it pushing. You gotta just keep doing what you need to be doing, and just keep pushing because that's what you can do. Because situations you could do every single thing right, still lose or still not welcoming me back. We you to be you, and we trust you to be you, and we're gonna pay you to be you, and we love you for you. That's another thing. I made a, I made a video on my TikTok about just how bad the internet connection is. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, so you have different circumstances where you're trying to, like me, for instance, I'm working towards what I want to do, but there are always some type of factors that might get in your way. And it doesn't be really super inconvenient factors. It just be certain things that just be like, bruh, come on. Every basketball player knows if you have bad Wi-Fi, it's going to be a long year. I brought my Xbox for the first time in I don't know how long, 4 years, to come and actually play so I can stream and start streaming and going live more. Internet's horrible. I go buy internet to try to stream and use that. The room is in such a cut in the corner that the service is horrible. And I say, what's the best service? Oh, this is the best service. It's horrible. But that's all right. It'd be like that sometimes. You just gotta, like I said, adjust. Now, one of the things that I found interesting when I got here, and but to touch on that, let me not skip over that. Let me finish this statement. Even though things may seem tedious or inconvenient and stressful at the time, that's all right. It always seems like when you're working towards the thing that you say that you want the most, there are so many distractions, inconveniences that will try to stop you from doing that. Like I went and had practice. Like I said, I'm tired. I didn't have practice. I didn't did all this. I just want to come home and chill. I could watch TV all day. I could talk with my friends all day. I can just BS. But I choose to come here and put in some work. And it's not just, oh, you're just going live. It's not just that simple. It may seem like that, but all the other factors that are working against you. I bought my light. I plugged the light in into the light switch here. I turned my head after 5 minutes. The light switch caught on fire. It's smoking. Now my room smells like burnt plastic because my light bulb started sparking and smoking and catching on fire. I didn't plan for that. That was not a part of the original plan that I thought when I was about to go live today. Now I'm out of a light bulb. And that's the light bulb that I need to use for my lighting. Do you plan for things like that? Inconvenience. The internet has went out 2 to 3 times. Inconvenience. The room is too small. Inconvenience. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. Because at the end of the day, there is always going to be something to try to deter you. But it only matters the person that you become that just say, you know what? I'm going to keep doing it anyways. I'm going to keep pushing anyways. I'm going to keep grinding anyways. I'm going to keep doing what I said that I was going to do anyways. I'm going to keep building regardless. And it's just, that's a mindset. That's a mindset that you have to have in order to be a professional, in order to build anything, in order to achieve anything. You have to just have this mindset of, I'm not going to stop no matter the little things. Because you know the saying says, it's like it was the hair that broke the camel's back. The hair. It wasn't a break. It was something minor that takes you out. It's always the minor things that take you out. It's the minor things that hurt the most because they just add up. A little over time makes a lot. A little bit of work over time consistently adds up and makes a lot, and vice versa. So that's what I try to keep my mindset of, you know what? Just stick to the things that you say that you want to do as much as possible, because those little things each and every day will add up to you arriving. I wouldn't even say arriving. I just would say you getting to the status or getting to the place where you want to be at. In this case, in my business, in your case, in your basketball career, in your job, with your relation. It really applies to everything in life. In everything in life, you just have to decide what type of person that you want to become. And don't let the little things break you. Don't let them discourage you. That's just what my thought process to you, because I deal with them as well. Every single day. Don't ever get it twisted to think that just because I'm a pro basketball player for 12 years that I don't deal with inconveniences on a daily basis. On a daily basis. Yes, I do as well. A lot. Especially like coming overseas, because now you're uprooting your life and coming to a whole different country and now trying to figure out, okay, I'm used to coming from 4G high-speed internet and no delays and great Wi-Fi service, and now I can't even play my game and stream because the Wi-Fi is so trash. And my internet's trash. And my light just blew. And my room's too small. But that's okay. We push forward anyway. So that's just like something I give to you that you can take for yourself. Like, don't let it deter you. It's all right. Keep pushing. Keep becoming a person that will just not let anything stop you. Point blank simple. Your one mission in life is to continuously work on yourself to become the person that can do whatever it is that you're trying to do. That's the whole trick to all this, the whole unlocking the matrix to all this. Basically, it's like, don't worry about the thing that you seek. Just worry, or don't even worry. Just focus on becoming the person that can do the thing. That's two different aspects. That's two different mindsets. That's two different. I'm a 12-year pro. I have to do the things that allow me to be a pro for 12 years. I didn't just get here because I thought, I'm just a pro and I'm just going to make it 12 years, without actually becoming the person that is able to last 12 years. What comes with that? That comes with taking care of my body. That comes of what I eat. That comes of, how I train my mind. That comes with dealing with setbacks in life, my mental toughness. That comes with my networking ability, who I am as a person, being able to communicate. Even when you get the teams, being able to communicate with the people when you get there. because I talked with one of my players or one of my teammates, and he was just like, you can. It's always kind of difficult when you get new imports because you never know what they're gonna be like. Sometimes some guys are, in all sense of the word, crash outs. Some guys, they don't speak or interact with their team. They got their arrogant ways. It's always certain different aspects. I'm coming up there talking to you in straight Spanish, acting like you my best friend. We're good. It ain't no fake. That's just me being me and adjusting to where I'm at and understanding where I'm at. But it took a while. It took time for me to build that person and understanding it was needed for me to last long. Okay, I'm playing a lot of years in South America. It's probably be good to speak Spanish. I mean, my daughter's Colombian, half Colombian. I've been played probably 95% of my career in South America. How do you become friends with someone? How do you like work with someone? How do you even win on the court? And everyone always knows the number one thing is, or one of the main things is communication. And if there's a language barrier, make sure y'all go pick up my book, Six Must-Have Traits to Become an Overseas Basketball Player, because I speak about this language barrier, communication, networking skills, communication. One of the Americans told me, he was like, bro, I don't understand how you are able to speak like that, that you're speaking that. I'm like, and you can see the difference on how the team responds to me, how the coaches, how the fans that respond to you when you took it upon yourself to get outside of yourself to connect with someone. I'm in your country, I'm gonna speak your language. I'm gonna try my best to adhere to what you guys, to your culture. I'm gonna bring myself and who I am, but I'm going to respect your culture and respect who you guys are and try my best to say I'm not a threat in saying that I'm better, but I'm saying that we're all the same, we're all equal. I'm here, I'm rocking with you, I'm vibing with you, I'm talking with you. We're in here for the next 7, 8 months together, and we're gonna vibe together, and we're gonna play hard, and we're gonna work together, and they're gonna know that. And just the simple act of being able to say that in their language goes a lot further. You ever talking to someone and they say, now you speaking my language. Now you speaking my language. Or someone say, now you speaking my language. You get a different, 10 people could say something, the exact same thing, but that one person could say it the right way. And you'd be like, now you're speaking my language. So that's just one of the things that I've taken out of my career that I've understood. That's a part of me becoming a different person and not having an ego and saying, you know what, hey, let me learn some Spanish. Let me get fluent in this to be able to talk and communicate with my teammates. Because you're not going to win by yourself. You're not going to win. You're not going to be the savior. I'm not going to be the savior to save us to win us a championship. No, what I am going to be is a part of a well-oiled, systematic machine that's going to help us get to the promised land and win. I want to be that integral part that's get placed into the machine, be a part of the bigger picture, be a part of the bigger process. And I want to do my part to help the bigger system. If the system wins, we win. I want to just make sure I'm doing my part at the highest level so we all benefit. Because if I'm doing my job and taking care of what I need to do on my end, I know that's only going to benefit the rest of the team. So that's just my stance on it. So a little bit about Uruguay. Getting into Uruguay probably has been one of the easiest I've ever encountered coming into a country. Once I came into the country, it was like you have a passport. You have your passport. All you do is you come and you scan it on a kiosk. They take your picture, and you're in. They're not asking no questions. They're not saying anything. You walk up to the little kiosk. You scan it, your passport, and you walk up. They take your picture, and you're gone. That's it. It took literally 2 minutes because somebody was in front of me to get through the immigration status of Uruguay. That easy. That easy. I have not been. I'm trying to think of any other place. I don't think any other place I've ever been. It was like that. They're gonna stop you. They're gonna talk to you. They're gonna ask you questions. Why are you here? What you doing here? Who gave you an invite into this country? So on and so forth. So that was pretty amazing to me, and it kind of just let you see like where the world is heading to. Excuse me. As far as technology, as far as where like I remember coming in. I've been traveling now for years. Like I said, it's my 12th season, so I've been traveling for 12 years, like all around the world, different countries and stuff. And you can see the transition. It's amazing how you start seeing the transition of travel and getting into countries and stuff. And it's like it's just a matter of time where you're just walking through, getting off the plane, and you're just gonna be walking through. They're just gonna face scan you. You're gonna walk through. They're gonna face scan you, and you there. They're gonna have all your information. It's kind of like what you do in America. Now that I think about it, when I get back to America, a lot of times they just go take your picture and you through. They don't ask you for nothing. They don't even ask you where you been, what you got. They just take a picture, welcome home. I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing like that welcome home when you was touched back down in America. I can't even lie about that one. That's a good one. But I felt like that was pretty I felt like that was pretty interesting, the system. And side note, it's so crazy. Once I got once I got here, I'm going through, I'm getting my bags. The guy's waiting for me. I'm waiting for the guy. He was like, I'm in this car. Now, mind you, I've never met him before. I don't know what car you're in. I don't know what you're driving. Can you please come out of the vehicle, greet me, and take me to your car so we can go? He say, I'm in this car, knowing I don't have service. I'm using the airport service to speak with you through internet. If I leave the airport, I won't have internet no more, so I can't talk to you. So why would you send me a picture of your car, knowing I never seen you before, knowing I never seen your car before, and then send me out into a gigantic parking lot with no Wi-Fi service to find you? Ah, eh. I don't understand that. So I'm standing outside. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up in front of you. I said, okay, can you? Because I was like, can you come to the front? Why would you not come to the front at least so I can see you? I don't know you. So he pulls around and not remembering. So right before you have to go out and people are waiting for you and you leave in the checkout of the airport, you have to pass your bags through this little scan. You drop all your bags and you pass it through. Well, I have my two luggages, my book bag, and my little bag that I carry everywhere. That has like keep my ID and phone and wallet and all that. I'm looking at the guy in front of me. He left his bag. He dropped his bag and left his bag. I'm waving him down to tell him, hey, yo, you left your bag. Guess what I did? As I'm telling him about his bag, I leave my bag. I leave my bag. We leave. I met up with the guy. I'm not knowing I left my bag all this time. I'm just trying to concentrate and talk with the guy. I have one of those pushing rollers, so I'm thinking that I took my bag, put it in the front, like the little, if you think of a buggy. I got the two suitcases and I got the little buggy part at the top. I put my book bag in my little bag there and I'm pushing them on the phone. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, it has to be in that little bag. It has to be in that little compartment. He comes pick me up. We drove probably like 10 miles, not even 10 miles, probably like 10 minutes. I'm like, yo, I forgot my bag. Because I see his bag. I forgot my bag. Where's my bag? Where's my bag has my wallet, my iPhone, my passport, my headphones, all in this bag, and my charger, portable charger. They're all in this bag at the same time. So I'm freaking out because the most important thing is my passport. And I'm thinking, oh my God, there's no way my ID, my wallet, my credit card, my debit card, my social security. Everything is in this bag. Passport, everything is in this bag right now. And I just literally left the bag in the cart. So we double back. We double back. We start asking the people in the front, did they see that somebody moved the buggy? They moved the buggy. We're asking them, hey, yo, did you see anybody with the bag? Somebody move the bag? Nobody seen the bag. We go inside, we talking to the ladies who was at the information desk, asking them, yo, can you go and get the cameras, please, so we can see what happened to my bag? Oh, we're gonna have to call you, go here, get the bag, da da da. So we're just going, can't see the bag. The bag ain't there. I'm sick. Man, I'm sick. We leave. They said if they find it, they're gonna let us know. They're gonna call him. He left his number so they can contact him, and we go from there. We're leaving the airport. He was like, just something to him said, you know what? Let's go back one more time. Let's go back one more time. Thank God. We go back one more time. I said, you know what? Let me go over here and check. Excuse me. Because this is the only place I didn't check yet where I went through. Is it possible that I left it there? Because I thought if I left it there, they would have let me know, hey, you left your bag right then and there, but they didn't say anything. I guess I was moving too fast. I just grabbed my stuff, out of there. Came back, asked the lady. She went back there. Dude came back holding my bag like this. Is this your bag? Thank you, God. I was about to start off in Uruguay. Mad crazy. Losing my bag off the rip, off the plane, passport, all that off the rip. Man, that would have been a hell of a way to start the season. That would have been a hell of a way to start the season. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. So when I came immediately, I didn't have practice. I was trying to get into the gym, but the coach was like, nah, you good. Get some rest. You don't even got to worry about it. Get some rest. This is that and the third. We're going to get it cracking tomorrow. Right? So we go the next day. We have our first practice. It was pretty good. I do some little extra running. And the following day, so literally off the plane, next day practice, next day, so sorry. Next day, when I arrive, next day is practice in the morning and a game that night. So off the back, I'm already playing the first game. Welcome to overseas basketball. Sometimes you land and you straight to the game. I land no practice, 1 day game. It was the last preseason game. And we ended up winning that game. I was mad rusty. I probably had like 13 points or something like that. We won by like 18. It was a good game. It was a good way to gauge what we need to work on. How can I gel with the team? How the league is, different things. So as I was saying, last time I've been here was probably 9 years ago, 2016. It's 2025 right now. So yeah, 9 years ago was the last time I was here. So you're gonna have to get adjusted to the team. And you know what? A lot of times that could really hurt a player because you're not acclimated yet, and you go out there and play, and you could it could go either way. It could go either way. It could have either went very, very well, or it could have went very, very bad, and I would have been back to the crib, back to the crib. uh, back to the crib. So luckily, I put in too much work. I put a lot of work in that I really reached the point where it doesn't really matter whatever happens on the court or any situation. I trust and believe in myself and in my game. It's just myself. Even not even saying I do trust in my game, but I just trust in myself so much because I put in so much work to not doubt myself of what any situation that comes towards me. Any team, any organization, EuroLeague, NBA, it don't matter. I know the type of work that I put in to give me the confidence for what I do, I'm capable of, and that's just the type of mindset you should have when going into new situations, that you are mentally ready because you've worked to arrive to whatever situation and opportunity that's given to you. Success is when preparation meets opportunity. So if you weren't preparing and the opportunity came, then you would doubt yourself and worry. But your preparation gives you the confidence for when your opportunity do come that you kill it, because the only thing that's going to show up in your moments of your opportunity is what you've been doing in your preparation time, what you've been doing leading up to this moment. Everything that you've been doing leading up to the moment that you've been waiting on is going to show when the opportunity comes. So, are you preparing for the thing that you say that you want years, days, weeks before it ever happened? Because a lot of times you don't know when it will happen. You just have to stay working, trusting, and believing that whatever opportunity that you're seeking for will happen. But you have to make sure that you are doing your part on the other end of preparing yourself for whenever that great opportunity do come. And I was talking to one of the players on the other team, because most of this league is like 3 imports per team. There are like 3 imports, 3 Americans, or whatever imports per team. And one of the imports was a foreman. And I was talking with him a little bit, asking where he from, just quick conversation. And he was like, yeah, I played out in Europe. It's always guys who come from Europe and come to South America always have if you start off in Europe and then come here, it's always a more difficult transition a lot of time, especially if you're not like a scorer. You're a system guy, because Europe trains you to be a system guy. You go out there and have 10-8 and you have an amazing game in some places in Europe. That's a great game. Shoot, in high level in Argentina, they 10-8. You and on certain teams, that's amazing. On certain teams, that's amazing. You averaging that. But countries like here, you're gonna have to, even if you had 10-8, on certain bad team, I won't even say they're a bad team, but if you're being brought in and you're playing the bulk of the minutes and they bring you in, you have to contribute a lot more than what is being asked. It's an unspoken, because I haven't had too many teams and coaches call me and say, we want you to come here and average 25 for us. We want you to come in here and dominate. Very rarely have I ever had that conversation with a team or organization before I got here. They just welcome you in, welcome to the club, let's have a good season, welcome to the family, this and that. And they ain't never just say, come in here and dominate and go crazy and ball out for us. But that's the expectation. Even if you're losing, the expectation is for you to ball, for you to hoop. You need to hoop. You have to show yourself and show your value in the work that you've been putting in. You put in all this work to get here, show it. My high school coach used to say, I remember this, I was probably like 15, 16, I still remember this, like every time you touch the court, you gotta show them exactly what God has blessed you with. Don't disrespect God by not going as hard as you possibly can with the blessings that he gave you to play this game. So every time you get on that court, you gotta play like this is what God has blessed me with. This is what feeds my family. This is my livelihood. Ain't no time to be cool. Ain't no time to just think that I'm safe. You're never safe. You're never safe. I think bro probably had like maybe 3 points. We was up by one at one point, but like 25. They had another little guy, young guy. I guess he played in the second division. He moved up. They signed him. Really good. I liked him. He's a little small guard. He could score it. Anytime you see a small guard under 6 foot playing professional basketball, he's an elite scorer. He's a high level scorer. He could shoot it. He's super fast. He could create. He does something very, very well to be able to play on this level, because to be a guard and play, you have to be really, really good. Because They have guards. That most leagues, most countries, they have their guards. They're not looking for guards. They're looking for bigs. That's why centers normally be the highest paid. And if you are a guard, you will get paid a lot because if you're good, because it's so hard to find a really, really good guard. Because am I gonna spend money on a guard and he's just about as good or not even that much different from a national point guard or local point guard? Or I can go get this big man that's from Texas who went to UT and has been playing high level. Or I'm gonna get this guard who's the same height as 5 of our locals and they shoot it better, he just dribble it a little bit better. We can get by. So you gotta really measure and gauge the difference. So I get back to the guy and I told him in the game, we were talking a little bit because the small guard, he checked one of my teammates in the jaw. He like literally just elbowed him in the jaw because he was fouling him and grabbing him. That's the game. Like over here in Uruguay, they foul and grab and hold so much, but that's just a part of the game. And you cannot let that dictate your mind to make you wild out in the game. Like he literally elbowed my teammate. I was standing right there. He elbowed him right, just elbowed him right in the jaw because he was grabbing him before and holding him. Adjust to the league. You say you played in the second division. You know how it is. Why are you letting that? Don't let these little minor things get in the weight room. If somebody grabbing you and do it, that means you need to get stronger. If you can't, somebody's grabbing you and holding you, they can't do it forever. Be strong enough to play through it. Don't be mentally weak and fold and get a tech and hurt your team even more or something just because he grabbing me. So what? Cats get fouled every day. So what? You mad over a foul? Yes, I understand. It's a little dirty. I understand. But get in the weight room. Get over it. I understand. Trust me, I understand. It's all right. It's all right, man. And that was the guard. The four man who I was guarding, we're on this going against each other. After that situation, we're kind of walking to the free throw line because we're shooting the tech, and I'm talking to him, and he's telling me where he's from and this and that and how different, and they don't play defense and it's different here, and it's his first time in South America, and I say, you came here? This is your first time in South America and you're here? I said, bro, this is probably one of the most cutthroat places there is, you know? And I just say, that's why I brought up, go hard, go crazy. I even told, bro, come, no homo, come at me. No diddy. Come at me, bro. Go, like, try to score that. Try to score on me. Shoot it. Be aggressive. Be aggressive against me. Try to score on me. Try to get a bucket on me. Because if not, they're going to replace you. I think at one point he caught the basketball and this home crowd started booing him. Your home crowd started booing you? That's nasty work. But it shows you just how cutthroat it is. When the fans don't love you, it's cutthroat. You getting booed at home. You getting booed at home. In a preseason game, I'm gonna be 100% with you. That ain't never a good look. That ain't a good look. And I was speaking to one of my homeboy Jerry. Y'all know if y'all let's tune in, my boy Jerry. We chopped it up several times, and we were talking, and I really truly believe that there has to be some sort of change in the system of overseas basketball. It just has to be a major change because you're never going to get the most out of a player if he's always on edge. You can't say I'm not a good player because I had one bad game, two bad games. You have to give adequate amount of time for a player to either gel or realize it doesn't fit. Like in the NBA, You can't just trade whenever you want to. There's a trade. There's one trade, one time. You switch one time. You don't get, oh, but you know what? We're going to trade again. Yeah, we don't like him at the end of the season. We're going to trade again. We don't like him. We're going to trade. 4 or 5 changes in a season. What is that? That has to be changed. That has to be, it has to be like no matter, and I know in France, once you sign, because it's with the government and everything, because you have to have a working permit to work in that country. So the minute you sign, if they decide to release you after a week or month, they have to pay you your entire contract for the whole season. They have to pay your entire contract. Guys love playing in France. I love that. I ain't never played. I wish I would play there. But I had a homeboy, he played probably like 2-3 months. They said, you know what, we think we want to go another direction. They paid him out the rest of the 6 months. So he got another 6 months up front, and he signed another contract right after that and went and played and got another one. So he's free bag. But you're taking this man's time. You understand this is a business. We're not pieces of grass to be cut whenever you feel like it. Away with you. You're no good to me no more. I don't like you. Away with you. The game of overseas basketball is not set up for you to win. There's so many things stacked up against you to not be successful in this game. It's just so many things that are just up against you. It's so hard to be successful in overseas basketball because it's not set up for you to win. And until you understand that, you will never get far in this game because there's so many things that organizations, teams, coaches, travel, situations, it's a setup that's not, just the mental pressure of hopping off a plane and going and knowing you have to play well for a team or they will release you and then you're stuck at home. That's a lot of pressure on your brain, on your mind. Half the time you don't even have a chance to even prove yourself. It don't work like that. We're not robots. On command, go. On command, give me 50. On command, get every rebound and win every game and be perfect and make every free throw and make every right pass. The game is just not set up for you to win. It's not set up for you to be successful. But if you can overcome all that, it is a great life. I'm not even going to ever downplay the life that I've been able to have playing professional basketball. I would never downplay that because I love it. I love it. I just love basketball. I love the game. I love the hustle. I love the game. I be feeling like one of them ball players, Bird, Magic. But if I leave, is the fans still going to love me, man? I paid for it if you don't know. Is the fans still going to love me, man? So I love the game, and I would be lying if I say myself have not thought about, man, I don't even know how much more I got of this left in me. I remember hearing Mike Beasley say, Dennis Rodman on The Last Dance. He said, I could play basketball all day. I love basketball. It's the BS that comes with it. The media, the scrutiny, all the other outside things that comes with it that deters you. It's the late payments. It's the being in a hotel room for 9 months in a small confined area. It's eating different food that you're not accustomed to. And like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's going to countries and trying to figure out how to manage your money correctly. This country right here is probably one of the most expensive countries in the world. When I say this joint is expensive, I thought the States was expensive. This joint is, and I make decent money. And this is expensive. Expensive. So you start to play into the fact of I'm trying to live out here, manage my money so I can eat well because I have to take care of my body and buy supplements and stuff. It's a task and it costs to take care of yourself and your body. Don't think that, oh, the team is going to take care. No, you're going to take care of yourself, not the team. You're going to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your treatment, buying the stretching boards, the gun, the massage gun, the therapy, the the stem machine, the compression boots, whatever it may be that you need to keep your body up, all the supplement, creatine, BCAA, protein each month, other supplements. These things cost. I went to the grocery store. I bought a chicken, two things of salad, and I don't even know a bag to carry it in, and it was like $50, 4 or 5 items, $50. That's just to start. So there's so many different things that you have to manage. It's like I'm making the money, but then I'm spending it because I got to eat well, and then you know food adds up quick. But this is something that you got to manage and navigate because you don't want to come out here really losing. I wouldn't even say losing because some guys, okay, if you're getting paid, let's say $5,000 a month out here, and then but you're spending a month $1,250 on food alone. That's a lot. That's a lot. And that's very, I think for an average athlete, you know, athletes eat a lot. We ain't talking about no other extracurricular activities. We're just talking about food. 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 Just talking about the food. You have to come with just a plan. You can't just come, oh, I'm here. And that's it. And all of my problems have magically gone away. That's not how this works at all. You have to have a strategic plan for yourself in every situation that you go into so you can get the most out of it. That's pretty much all I got for this episode, guys. You know, I just wanted to give y'all just my first experience on me being here in Uruguay so far. You know, like I said, I love it. We're right on the beach. You talk about being on the beach every single day, just watching, just downtown Montevideo. Just the weather. We're going in the summer. It's spring here. The weather's beautiful. I love thriving cities where people are like pop. It's nonstop. People are up and down, running, training. I can literally walk across the street, and I'm on the beach. Walk onto the street, and I'm looking at the beach right here. That's just an experience that a lot of people you would dream to live and be in one of these situations. So I count my blessings that basketball has taken me here. That I can just walk out and see myself on the beach, just politicking on the beach anytime I want to. You know, I'm super grateful to be back here. I'm super grateful for the team. Hebraica Maccabi is a team in Uruguay, Montevideo. I cannot say that word to save my life, but I am here. I love it here. The weather's here. The team is here. It's great. The organization. I love the coach. Man, I love the coach. There's nothing like playing for a player's coach. If you are a basketball player and you have a player's coach, you know that is the greatest feeling to ever have, is have a coach that believes in you. It starts at the top. It's the head of the snake. If the head of the snake is bad, everything, the captain of the ship is bad, it's all going down. So once you have a coach that's a player's coach, he understands players. He understands how you play. He puts you in a position to win. There are coaches that will put you in positions to they will put you in a position to lose. There are so many coaches that will put you in a position to lose and smile right in your face while doing it. It's a dirty game out here, man. It's a dirty game. It's a dirty game out here. But that's all I got, man. I thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys. I'll be updating you on my whole journey of this whole season and month of the video, Uruguay. Man, that's all I got for this episode. I'm out.